Generation Z is Generation Zyklon.
What does that mean?
Maybe we should also ask a question. Is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? That's the question. You know, that maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media says.
The main power of the Jews is that they operate as a racial collective, while the white race are brainwashed to be individuals. Second is their control of global finance, as money is the gasoline that fuels their control of politics, the media, education, and thus popular opinion in every white nation. They are labeled a social pariah for speaking these facts. So how did we get here? Let us go back in time to when it was the Jews who were the social pariahs in Europe. The relationship between Europeans and the Jews was a complex and tumultuous one. During the Middle Ages, Jews held a peculiar place in European society. They were used for economic activities because of their financial acumen, skills they were able to refine for generations. Jews were the financial consultants, managers, accountants, and bankers of the day. They would oppress the needy citizen, but at the same time were oppressed by royalty, who used them for these financial skills. The royalty would then expel them and take their wealth, but the Jews would somehow come back and regain their riches. The two main reasons the Jews were expelled were one, economic exploitation, such as usury, which is lending money at unreasonably high interest rates. Their wealth and estates were confiscated to cancel out these debts. The second reason, accusations of blood sacrifice against children, the most famous being Simon of Trent in Italy, and accusations of spreading plague by poisoning wells. Because of the expulsions and oppression, Jews despised the monarchies and saw them as their biggest enemy to their nefarious activities. King Edward I of England expelled all Jews from Normandy, seized their assets, and eliminated all debts owed to them. King Philip IV expelled them from France in 1306. They were allowed back 15 years later, but expelled again in 1394 under Charles VI. Duke Albert V ordered expulsion from Austria in 1421. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella would expel them from Spain in 1492, and thus would begin the Spanish Golden Age. Portugal would follow suit 5 years later, under King Manuel I. Then Lithuania in 1495, Italy in 1569 by Pope Pius V, and Russia twice, in 1727 and 1891. Protocol 10 of the Protocols of the Elders of Zion reads, "Constitutional governments were born of liberalism, which replaced the monarchy, the salvation of the Goyim." For the Jews to thrive, the monarchies would have to be replaced with liberalism. One by one, the monarchies of Europe began to fall. King Charles I was beheaded in 1649, and the Jews were readmitted into England after 350 years of expulsion. The Jews then dominated bullion and diamond trading, and introduced sophisticated exchange bill networks across Europe. The Jews lent William III money for the Glorious Revolution of 1688, which made England a constitutional monarchy with a Bill of Rights that curbed royal power. In 1809, Nathan Mayer Rothschild founded a London-based banking house and quickly became Britain's dominant financier by pioneering an international bond market and ultra-fast information network using carrier pigeons and private couriers. The surname Rothschild means Red Shield in German. Nathan was one of 5 sons of Mayer Amschel Rothschild, strategically sent to establish banking branches across Europe.
Oh, where are we? Battle of Waterloo. Hold on, we gotta get through. A money machine. There it is. Hey, is that the same people? Rich banker men from Germany flying under the banner of the Red Shield. They finance both sides of the war. We must hurry. That's him, the Red Shield courier. Shoot him. No, I'm not shooting anyone. Damn it, Todd. What? He beat everyone back with the news of the war and told England that Napoleon won. The Red Shield backers in London pretended that England was doomed and started selling their English stocks. The English went into a selling frenzy to get rid of worthless English money. But the English won, right? Of course they won. But it was a trick by Red Shield. They waited until the stocks plummeted to pennies and then bought England back for nearly nothing. What? They did that? How? When the English leaders found out, they had no choice but to give themselves over to the Red Shield. Their money was gone, and they were slaves to the Red Shield war debt. Since that time, the English have been paying their national taxes directly to the Red Shield private bankers. The people have no idea. But the bankers bragged about what they did to us, laughing at us all the way to the bank.
Why, it's the best business I've ever